I'm here to talk about and tell you guys a little bit about Hanoi. So, as we all know, Hanoi has many landscapes, famous landscapes all around the city, and a large amount of them are made by French colonists when they invaded Vietnam in the 1930s. Then there are these three most famous landscape of them all that all of us might know. First is the Maison Central, which is beyond, as we all know, is Hoa Lo Prison. Then the Hang Do Waterworks. Then final is Long Bien Bridge. And today our group, which is group 5, are here to tell you and to guide you to these miraculously beautiful structures. So our group is included by Dad, Nguyen, Dang, Giang, and Phúc. So yeah, and it's good by me. So this is our group, and today we're going to talk about the famous what is French architecture. French architecture is structures and buildings that were built during the time that the French colonists invaded Vietnam, and it was in order to raise the standard of living of the French colonial government back then, and now today it was mostly used for travel and for tourism, which helped a lot for the Vietnamese economy system.
Hi, so the first destination that we're going to come through today is Hoa Lo Prison, and I've got a specific 2 friends of mine that are excellent about the place. They've been there before, they know the place, and they will give you the most detailed things that you need to know when you come to the place. Now let's get to them.
So the Hoa Lo prison was built in 1896 by the French colonists. Before it was constructed, this area used to be the Phu Khánh village, which is a result of the merger of Nguyen Khánh and Nam Phu comrades. In 19th century, this village was popular for the portable stoves. Thanks to this traditional making, Phu Khánh village was also known as Hoa Lo village, and that is the origin of the name Hoa Lo prison. When the French colonists came and occupied Hanoi, they moved all the people, old pagodas and house in village, in the village to another place. Some part of the pagoda of the village. So in 1866, the Hanoi and Vietnam's Hanonians and particularly and Vietnamese in general lost a forever an Asian village. So this is the cell E. This cell was used to imprison the female political prisoners. As you can see, the facilities here were very inconvenient. Each room only had 2 very large beds, and each can contain up to 25 people. This room can hold up to 40 prisoners, but at some time each can hold up to 100 prisoners.
Here we are at the cage places, also known as the dungeon. Cage was used to confine the prisoner who broke the regulations of the prison. The dungeon was hell of the hell in our prison. The cell was dark and narrow. The prisoner were kept separately, put in stocks, had to eat and relieve on themselves on the spot. All prisoners confined here were puffed with oedema. Their eyes were clouded and their bodies were covered with scabies due to the lack of light and air. As you can see here, the bed was made by concrete. It's higher on the feet and lower on the head, so the blood in the prisoner body will go over to the brain, causing headache and concentration. They cannot concentrate, and this is like a torture.
This is the purpose that the men use when they capture in this prison.
In Harbor Prison, the jail of female prisoners was 270 square meters, including 4 small stockage. There was a time that 300 females was kept here. The room was very small and lack of water. The rations of food are very misappropriate. As the result, the life of female prisoners was very horrible. One of the most famous female communist soldiers was kept here is Nguyễn Thị Quang Thái. She is the wife of General Võ Nguyên Giáp.
The second thing on the list is Hang Do Water Booth. It is a place where people used to store water for the entire city. But now it's more like a historic place where people come to see the architecture imprints of the French colonists from the time. And I've actually had a friend of mine who is an absolute expert at the place. And he's right now literally at the place. So let me just take you guys to him to see what he has to say about the place.
So today, can you tell us some details about Hang Do Water Booth?
Sure. So let's get to it. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Phúc, and today I'm here to tell you guys some facts and story about the building. It was built on the year of 1894 and it was 126 years old. The building made by French colonists and located at Quảng Thành Street. To avoid the heavy atmosphere caused by the material of crushed stone, the designer also tried to cover the exterior of the building with eye-catching aesthetic shaping solution, arches in arches, tissue curling iron decorative tips, stratified adding line, round square shape running around the circle which help relieve the tension.
Everything that you need to know about Hang Do Water Booths. And for the final thing that we're going to talk about tonight, the most famous French imprints in Hanoi, the London Bridge. And I bring here a special friend of mine that's going to tell us what's about it and its history. Come.
Hi, I am Nam and I am an expert about London Bridge. So follow me to London Bridge to see it. Okay? Follow me.
Long Biên Bridge is the first steel bridge to cross Red River connecting Hanoi Hoàn Kiếm and Long Biên district. Long Biên Bridge was built in 1898 in Cambridge on February 28, 2002, and until now it has been tinkered with time despite being repaired many times. Therefore, after Tháp Ngọc Temple and one pillar pagoda, Long Biên Bridge is one of the most unique symbols of history and culture. Long Biên Bridge was built by France named the Domer Bridge after the Governor General of Indochina, Paul Domer. At the top of the bridge, there is still a metal piece with the words inscribed with the construction time and the construction contractor. 1899, 90 and 1902, Dayle and Pile, Paris. Okay, and not just that, I have another friend know more about Longueuil Bridge, and he will tell you more about it. And here he is. Come over here, man. And here he is. His name is
I'm here today to understand more about one of the most historic place in Hanoi.
Yes, it's true.
So to build the bridge, more than 3,000 native workers and a team of about 40 French directors, engineers, experts, and foremen must be required to run the work. People have used 13,000 cubic meters of steel and metal, and 5,600 tons of road steel, 137 tons of cast iron, and 165 tons of iron, and 7 tons of lead. The total amount actually spent was 6,200,000 francs. Not excellent the brand.